Hey, Don.
Hey, Jacob.
We didn't start the fire. It's been always burning since the world's been turning. We're gonna get copyright striked.
I don't think anyone's going to be considering
That's
that
true.
too close to the
AI
original.
will find us. I got a problem. We have a fire.
Okay, so today's...
What do we do?
Today's topic was...
Is there a fire right now?
Not right now. You can come down.
Okay.
Today's topic was brought about because I was out on a job.
Yep.
And I was on the third, fifth, I don't know, an upper floor of a high-rise building downtown. And I was doing headshots. So I had 3 lights, a backdrop, soft boxes, reflectors, my entire camera bag, my laptop because I was shooting tethered and using headshot tools. So I literally had like max equipment.
Max.
And as I was packing up, the fire alarm went off.
Uh-oh.
And so I had to like panic for a moment and then decide what I was bringing outside with me in the event that this was an actual fire that could destroy my belongings.
And your life.
Yes. But I mean, like, it could destroy whatever I left behind.
Yeah.
So what did I need to take with me?
And you took everything. And you better die than... So yeah, what would you take in terms of photography in a fire?
Have you had this happen before?
I have not.
This is my second time.
I have had someone catch a softbox on fire once, though.
No.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think I remember this story. We should let's
Okay.
hear this story first.
So this was at Magic Kingdom. And I won't say who it was, but if you know who it was, then you know. And we used to shoot in the old Rose Garden. Mm-hmm. And we would use these, literally these white lightning 3,200 watt second lights. I mean, more powerful than the friggin' sun. And they actually had power in the Rose Garden. We would plug them in. Like, they were not battery operated. And 3 o'clock in the afternoon, full sun. So we're using those things at full power. We would light these band groups or whatever, you know what I mean? And the heads would get super hot. And there was a kid, he was new at the time, who he brought the softbox too close. And that full power strobe, boom, 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 lit that thing on fire so damn quick. And I just ran away. I was like, I'm not a part of this. I want nothing to do with this.
Oh my goodness. Well, I had this happen one other time. I was on a wedding in Clearwater or St. Pete. And we were up on the 6th floor and the fire alarm went off. So I had to decide then as well what to do. So I ultimately decided, forget the lights, forget the light stands, forget the reflectors, forget the backdrop. I took my camera bag, which thankfully I hadn't packed my camera yet. I didn't pack my camera, but I had my camera bag. Everything else was packed in it. And I threw my laptop in the front sleeve. And I carried my entire
bag,
rolling 22-inch rolling suitcase.
That's 300 pounds.
In one hand, and my camera in the other hand, down all the flights of stairs and outside. Because I figured, well, if I have my camera, like my cameras are the most expensive parts. And then the laptop has all of the photos I just took. Like
Right.
I shot tethered. So unless I wanted to redo all of that.
So that's a weird one because normally if it was a wedding, you know, you have a strap, I have a harness. So like you don't have to worry about it. It's already on your body. But because it was a headshot, you're on a tripod, I assume.
And I did not have my strap attached. Yeah. So that was fun. So I literally just had my hand cradled under the camera body and lens and then carried my bag. And everyone's like, do you need help? I was like, no, I'm fine. And of course,
I'm too proud.
This laptop is freaking heavy.
Yeah.
So you stick that in the bag plus my entire kit. But yeah, I ultimately decided everything else could be replaced for the cost of one camera.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just
It's not even the cost of the camera. It's what the camera is, what it represents.
I mean, it's my livelihood.
Yeah.
At any time, I'm going to grab the camera first. If it were any other job, I wouldn't have had my laptop, so that wouldn't even had to be something I worried about. But, and for the most part, what's on my laptop can get replaced as well. like their laptop itself is not a problem. Like pretty much everything is backed up or exists in some other space. Like, yeah, I might have already started editing a job, but the other memory card is in my safe in a different building. Like, so that wouldn't be as much of a concern. But
yeah, so well, I was saying of a wedding, but I would have everything on me, so I probably wouldn't even bring my bag if it truly was. I wouldn't need it.
Yeah, that's true. So good point, because
I mean, oh no, my 85. Okay.
Right. Oh, my extra batteries.
My extra batteries, not even that. I carry my batteries on me.
That's true.
So it'd be my extra Godox batteries. It would be my extra on-camera flash. It would be my extra. I kind of have so much crap in there.
Yeah.
LED lights, and I have sticky dots for ring shots and and more tripod plates than I know what to do with.
My little macro extension tube. Yeah, because that's true. Like if I'm shooting any other job now, I have my spider holster on with both camera bodies. My lens pouch has I either have my 24-70, my 70-200. They're on me in some capacity. 2 camera batteries extra. And then either the speed light or trigger, or sometimes both.
Both our setups, the whole point is that we don't have to go scrounging through our bag during the shoot.
Right.
It's there for backup stuff.
Right. Or like when I've actually, when there's downtime then I swap out the extra batteries for fresh new batteries, or switch from my trigger to my speed light or whatever. So yeah, if it were any other type of job, I would have been ready to go. And my phone is always on me.
Yep, same.
So
I would have left all my lights. I could care less about a $200 Godox burning up. I'll get another one. It honestly would probably survive and still work. Okay. It would be singed, but I would still be like, it's fine.
The back panel would be completely cracked, but it'd be fine.
It would still work.
It would still work.
Just like they do now.
Yeah. Are everybody's on? Okay.
Yeah, relax. Yeah.
I felt rusty all of a sudden, like I didn't remember how to do this.
It's been weeks. What about, though, if the fire was here in your house where all your photography is?
Oh, God. Well, my bag is always packed.
Mine is too.
So I think same thing. Just grab my bag and my laptop.
And your laptop. My first kind of idea was like, oh, I need to grab some hard drives or anything. But then I realized too that I have everything backed up somewhere on a server. So I don't need them.
So yeah, so there's my thought.
It would make me nervous though. I would want to. My first thing was like, I need to grab hard drives. I need to grab your knot. But then at the same time, it's like, I do have backups.
Yeah. So that's why I said my laptop. So if I took my camera bag and my laptop, all of my jobs get downloaded to my laptop, and then the cards go in the safe until I deliver the job. So I wouldn't need to take stuff out of the safe because everything's on here.
Your safe should be fireproof.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even need to worry about that. And so anything that's in progress is on here and stored elsewhere. But then all of the stuff that's on my Synology, the finals are in my client gallery or in the videos are in Dropbox. So
stuff you need.
I have the finals that are already delivered to the clients, but if I ever needed access to them, I also have them. So it would not be ideal. It wouldn't be perfect, but I don't think it would make me if I lost everything else.
Yeah.
I think I would be okay. And the other thing too, light stands and even the Godox lights, that stuff is easier to get a hold of quickly to replace. Because that's the other thing too. It's not just if you lost that gear in a fire that you would have to replace it. It's that sometimes, especially with Fuji, there's a 4-month back order on cameras or lenses. Or you have to order them online because no one's carrying most Fujis in stock anywhere, even camera stores, So, but they have light stands, and Amazon always has Godox lights that you can get same day or within a couple days. It's really that our schedules are so tight most of the time that we don't have that recovery time to rebuild our kit.
We're not Dean. We don't have 300 different kits available at all times. Yes. Actually, I just go to Dean's house and be like,
That's
hey,
true.
I need 3 light stands, I need 2 cameras, and 3 Godox lights.
I'm not going to lie. It crossed my mind as I was going down the stairs at the last job I had with the fire alarm. And I was like, I've got plenty of people I can borrow stuff from if I needed to until I could replace all that. And I have insurance that would pay.
Yeah, but it's going to take 8
but
years.
It would take a while, right?
Yeah.
But everything that I left behind, I was like, I can reinvest in that stuff pretty quickly. It's all your average Joe Schmo photography gear.
What if the fire was in this room right now? We lost all of our podcast equipment.
What? Oh, well.
We had a good run. You're not going to save these lights and our sign?
Or our new neon that I don't have a home for yet?
Which is probably what caused the fire. Because you bought that at some janky convention. Just saying.
Oh, well.
Would you bring... so you obviously carry 2 bodies, but let's say you were shooting with 1 body. Would you try to get your other body, or you just would be the one, like, that's it? Like, your other body's in your bag. To get to your bag would require you to take some 3rd-degree burns.
No.
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 Just 1.
Honestly, if that, like, let's say, I would never do this, ever. If I was shooting with 2 bodies, they would both be on me. But let's say, for some reason, I had already shot on the other body, and then I left it. Which, again, I would never do that.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't think I would put myself in physical harm because there's also, like, if I'm hurt, I can't work. So.
Fair.
But if there's time, like, if I don't see smoke yet, I know everyone's like, get out immediately. And I hear you. Mm-hmm. But it's also, like, my livelihood. And, thankfully, the... headshot job that I was doing, it turned out it was just a scheduled fire alarm. So, like, everyone else who worked in the building knew it was scheduled. It was just all of the guests in the building that didn't know.
Yeah. But there's nothing worse, though, when you don't know and you're like, oh, I got to take this seriously. Mm-hmm. I'm not burning up like a Rhode Island club fire.
Right. But it took me, like, 15 seconds to toss this in my bag, zip it all up, and start walking. So it's not like I was putting myself in extra danger. The hotel for the wedding, I do think there was a fire, but it was like popcorn in a microwave type thing. It wasn't like an actual fire. It was like smoke caused a smoke alarm to go off. And we had to evacuate. That one really stunk, though. Well, they both did.
Because of the popcorn.
Yes. But for both of them, the line for the elevator is very long. And
you're not supposed to take an elevator during a fire.
No, to get back in.
Oh.
So, yeah, okay, it's one physicality to take the bag down all the stairs. It was quite another to take them back up, especially for the wedding when I was on the 6th floor, because the couple went back up on the stairs. And I was like, well, I can't be the one to sit here and wait for the elevator and then lose time, because it's not like their wedding got pushed back because we had a fire alarm.
Yeah. You just lost 20 minutes.
Yeah, so I had to carry my...
spam risk.
Oh, I had to carry my entire bag. And that was when I was still shooting Nikon. Back up the stairs. And I am not in shape for that.
Did you photograph while the fire was happening? Do you go full photojournalistic? No. I'm serious. Like, does that become a thing?
I don't know. I think about that all the time. Well, and anytime I think about that... Because
we know that.
I know. Anytime I think about, like, just take a picture when there's things going on, you never know, like, how important that picture could be. I think back to that wedding I did with you.
Where we got yelled at.
Where we got yelled at for taking a picture when the ambulance was there. Not because we were trying to take a picture. We were just trying to, like, keep a timestamp of what was happening for our own notes. But people did not like that.
When are you allowed to become photojournalistic? At what point?
I don't know.
Like, if the building's on fire and the couple were down outside, do we do a shot with the building on fire just to do it? Because part of me goes like, at first you don't, but then after a while, I'd be like, we got to do something. You want to remember this?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would be a good photojournalist.
No.
I don't think I could get in the mix of things very well.
To be like shooting without being seen, because that's a very intimate thing to be photographing some of these things where people are like, get out of here. Why are you shooting this? So you have to be very like fly on the wall.
And also like,
and I'm not a fly.
You have to, you have to like remove your own emotion, right? Like,
I'm dead inside. That's easy. I got that.
I'm not.
I know.
So like to like remove your own emotion to capture it objectively, I don't know. I don't think I'd be good at it. I'm not going to run into any warfare and
all right
firefights.
Anything else we would take? Would you take that tie right there?
Don't knock that tie.
Well, the good news is for Not Photography Corner, spoiler alert, we're not there yet. We're going to discuss what we would take, not photography.
In our own homes.
Because if there's a real fire, F my gear, here's what I'm actually taking.
It's going to be really hard to carry the Lego Titanic.
Yeah, I'll get there.
All right. Well, what did you shoot this week?
Surprisingly busy-ass week. Too busy. I had 2 jobs with Stephanie. I had a Universal shoot with Stephanie. And this one was at Epic Universe.
Ooh, fun.
I just remembered. Right. And so Epic Universe is, if you don't know, is the newest Universal theme park. It's not near Universal Studios. It's about 2 miles down the road of Kirkman. And we have both been, I went for, did you go for the annual pass preview?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did we. We discussed it in a long time ago. But I have not been back since because they have not offered annual passes for it for the first year. And it doesn't look like in 2026, which is now, they're going to be offering them anytime soon either. So we don't really get to go. And the funny thing is because all the influencers in Orlando don't really get to go either, you don't actually hear about it.
Well, you just hear people complaining
that they can't go.
Or like people who planned trips and then it rained the whole day and they didn't get to do anything.
So this couple/family paid for us to, not only for us to shoot it, but also for us to get into the park. So you have to buy a ticket. Like when we do our Universal shoots at Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios, we have annual passes, so we get in.
Right.
So this was a surprise engagement. And the couple, the groom to be set it up, but they set it up as a family portrait. So that also explained why the bride's family was there. And so we did a couple of shots, like at the big fountain to start, family portraits. And they were like, oh, we want to go to the Harry Potter France area. And then we set up we did a couple more families. And they're like, okay, just you two. And then that's when the ring thing was going to happen. And if you've seen it, like Stephanie likes to set up a pose where they duel with their wands. And they'll do it, like they'll practice, they'll go back to back and they'll turn and we get the shot. And then what she likes to do is that after we've tested it, she does it and twirls and he's on one knee and he has the ring. So he was very nervous. And we had done the test duels a couple of times. Okay, great. I had helped Stephanie set up a camera, like a video camera, and I went to this side to get her reaction. And Stephanie's like, okay, wait for me. I'll get ready to go. And he just walked over, tapped her, and got it. And she turned around, and he was already on one knee. And, I mean, you could see Stephanie like, "Wah!" But she didn't say it. And luckily, I had gotten there, and I was able to get the actual real tight reaction of her. The good news, too, is he put it on her right finger.
Oh.
So we use that as the excuse to redo it for photos.
Right. So just put some things out of order.
And it looks like it's all done. So then we just did some newly engaged photos around France. The problem is we still had the full family. Not a problem.
Right.
But so they still wanted family photos. So we kind of went to if you know the Universal shoots, we like to go deep into the lands, right? It's not just a photo pass type, take a photo in front of the icon and move on. Well, unfortunately, because of the big family, they wanted, we went in front of the Darkmoor Castle. And that was it. And then we went in front of, How to Train Your Dragon. And that was it. We didn't get to,
find those cool little nooks and crannies.
Even after Harry Potter, we just did the engagement and then we moved on. And it was just I wish we could have explored. But then we were done and Stephanie and I hung out as much as I want to hang out with Stephanie.
We love you, Stephanie.
We did, we went on Monsters Unchained. We went on, Stardust Racers, when I wrote it in April, whenever the preview was, they were only running one side. That day, there was just one side the entire day.
That
so
was
I
the
wrote
only
it.
glitch in your perfect theme park day.
Correct. So I didn't duel. So we go by and I was like, today, not only do I want to go on the other side, because I haven't been on that side, but I want to, the whole point of it is them dueling. And they were running both trains. They were dueling great. So we go there. It was only like a 20-minute wait. We go right on. We get on that side. Trains in front of us go. And then we're at load and we're on the train. And I'm looking back and the one next to us isn't there. It's still back at unload. Like they're standing. I'm like, because we were like in row 3. I looked at the guy and I said, don't you fucking send that train. That's what I said. I said, don't you do it. They have 6 trains, 3 on each side. There's no reason for them to send it.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it shouldn't even be able to send unless they're both ready. They sent the train. So I rode the other side with 0
dueling.
So I have yet to ride this damn ride with it
the
dueling.
way it's meant to be.
Yes.
I'm sorry. This is really cool.
I know. I'm aware. I think he sent the train because I said that. But I said it in the fun Jacob way. I was like,
Right.
don't you send that train. And then as we went, I just went, no!
I do remember.
I almost went back because when we got off, it went up to like a 40-minute wait. So we didn't want to wait. And I almost was at unload being like, listen, someone, let me tell you my story. Please. Just let me get right back on and duel.
My stuff's already in the locker. I already went through security. I don't have anything in my pockets. Damn it. Man. One day.
So that was our Epic Universe day. Then we had a wedding. Which I can't remember to this day already. I had a Candid Doc at Disney World, which again is a convention, if you will, that's what they call them, where it was just me by myself, and it was a family reunion. So I hate those because they don't even know, besides the mother who booked the whole thing, nobody knows why I'm there. And it was a weird thing where like they had characters, but they didn't pay for photography for characters for a studio. So Disney's very weird about like
the types of photography are all separate
things.
pieces.
So it's like they don't want you to shoot that because they didn't pay for it. But it's very awkward when people are like, "Why aren't you? Why did I hire this professional photographer?" That, yeah. So at a certain point, I just excused myself from the room because it was better for me not to be there than for me to stand there and be like, "Oh, I can't take photos because you didn't pay for it."
I just still don't understand how, like, anyone booking that had to have known that's what they wanted.
Yeah. And I was there for 4 hours. They paid for 4 hours. So I'm always like, why can't you, if you know that's what she actually wants, but it's more expensive because for a studio, for the characters, it requires an assist and light. So I get that it's a little bit more expensive, but just compromise. Cut the 4 hours and let me shoot it. Not like I know how I can shoot it easily. I can shoot it on camera. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, if they were doing that in the parks with PhotoPass, it would just be the on-camera flash for most locations.
So, yeah, it was just awkward. That's why I rarely do that. And then we had a bar mitzvah.
We did.
Bat mitzvah. And I'll let you talk about it on your time, since I talked about Epic Universe for 80 minutes.
So I had a Magic Kingdom session at Disney. It was a very sweet couple. I had been on their wedding
hopefully
the previous week.
Not to interrupt, but hopefully this is your last one before June. Because they start the castle like next week.
I know.
At least when this is being aired. 2 weeks.
Yes. Yeah. Mid-January.
And they're going until June, baby.
Yes.
Midnight to noon.
Was that public information?
Yes.
Okay. I know when we got it, we weren't supposed to say anything.
They announced it like hours after we got it. We're not that special.
Yeah, midnight to noon they'll be working.
Because it's going to be during guest.
Yeah, so it'll be there during guest hours, so it'll be there during our photo shoots, and the moat will be drained for a good portion of that, which doesn't matter as much now. I hardly ever do anything that really shows the moat around the castle. There's no time to get over there anymore.
Plus they raised all the hills. Anything you could get is blocked, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Raised all the hills. They raised the...
Yeah.
We used to go down in the grass by the moat because it was level. Now it's a straight shot, so safety you can't.
Yeah. Safety, alligators, all the things. But even I never really shoot on the bridge near Liberty Tree because that's going to be just cherry pickers sitting in the
I think we're going to miss the days when it was just one single crane.
Yeah.
Because that was, I mean, it sucked, but at least it was one guy. Now, I guarantee there's going to be days where it's going to be 3 and like 2 cherry pickers. And they're going to be here, 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 and here.
I know. I'm very nervous. I don't shoot there for several weeks, but I haven't looked at what I have coming up because I hate it. There's no way to avoid it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're going to be retouching.
We won't.
I mean, hopefully we won't. But anyways, this couple was very sweet. We still had holiday decorations up. So, you know, photos with the Christmas tree and down Main Street. And I was pretty happy with what we got that morning. And they were like super excited to be there. They're older, closer to our age. Well, the groom was older than us. The bride was younger. Well, just like I'm saying, they weren't like my last Magic Kingdom session, they were like 20 or 21 and they hadn't gone to bed the night before until 2 and the hair and makeup started at 3 or whatever. And it was like, you know, this was a more responsible, mature couple who appreciated what they were getting.
A finer couple for a finer age. Sophisticated.
And then I had a photo shoot for a family. I had done photos for them like 5 years ago. And that was the last time I'd seen them. So, of course, like, the kids had grown up a ton because 5 years ago they were, like, 4 and 9 or something. And so now, like, that's totally different being 5 years older than that. But the dad had passed away recently. And so I was, like, nervous going to the shoot. Because
was it a funeral?
No, there was not.
Okay. Because, boy, do I have a story for you.
If you haven't heard Jacob's funeral story, please go back to episode number...
Whatever.
I'll put it right here. Actually, Jacob, we'll put it right here.
So I'm not, you're just going to figure it out yourself.
So I was nervous. Like, I didn't know what the mood was going to be, especially because it's like the first holiday without him and stuff like that. But it was great because the mom brought her best friend's family. So we had...
That was a weird way to start that. You're like, it was great because mom brought a new boyfriend.
No.
That goes a weird...
No, but it was like a...
It's good vibes.
It was just exciting. There was good energy. We had like grandkids on the one family side. So we had like a little baby. Everybody was excited to get attention. And so it was, you know, making jokes about like the best friend's husband being her second husband. And, you know, like it was just... Or her... Anyways,
had to be there.
I was nervous because I just didn't know if it was like gonna feel forced and upsetting. And I hadn't seen her in person since it happened either. So it's someone I know through the chamber. But anyways, it was good.
Good.
And then we had our bat mitzvah, which was at a new venue that I'd never been to before. Right? We were at the barn. The barn at Hidden Oaks in Lake Mary.
Every time you think you've been somewhere,
I know.
A hidden oak appears out of nowhere.
Yes. It was actually a pretty nice venue.
Yeah, and it was literally weird. Like, you were in a neighborhood, and you drove down this road, and then you went behind the neighborhood, and there it was.
And there were, like, live animals all around. But, you know, like, it's not very often that we... Like, those barn venues we go to all the time for weddings, but, like, we hardly ever go to them for bar and bat mitzvahs. Like, bar and bat mitzvahs are almost always in, like, hotel ballrooms. So, something different. We did have to do family photos in the dark.
It did. That's a problem this time of year, is it gets dark quick.
Yes. Yeah, the sun dropped so fast. Faster than I could even like adjust the lighting.
Yeah.
Because you were doing decor photos inside, and we just had like so many. I mean, some of these family pictures were like 40 plus people. So
it felt like they kept adding on.
Yeah.
Like those were not part of the plan.
Yeah. But yeah, the inside of the barn looked pretty good too. They lit it pretty well with like all the uplighting, and they had like those.
You could tell for a wedding venue it was really good too. They had pre-built spots to get married, which was
a few different options.
Yeah, a big tree with chandeliers in it, like all the hits. But the groom's room where we had dinner was pretty nice. We didn't see the bride's room.
No, I think that's where like the family had changed and stuff because they did most of their own decor setup and then changed on site. So I think they had all their stuff in the bride's room. But yeah, we had the groom's room, and it was like this little secret door you went through, so it didn't even really stick out like in the main barn. So yeah, that was it. Pretty good.
It was a good one. I forgot about it already. Until you said something, I was like, oh yeah, we shot that together.
Oh yeah. All right. So
we're at home.
home.
We'll say this: you've already saved your camera equipment.
Okay.
Would you save your camera equipment before anything else if it was a real fire in your house? Not including people, pets, play things.
I think so.
The camera stuff would go first. I don't know. I'd go by and see my board games and be like, uh-oh.
I mean, I don't have any, like, it would be same.
Yeah.
Camera bag, laptop. I mean, I'm not even really that concerned about my iPad or, like, everything on my iPad is in iCloud. I'll just download it to a new device.
I think your phone would come just because it would be force of habit.
Yeah, like, it would
wouldn't even know.
already be in my
You'd just be like, da 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 da.
Yeah, like, I think I would already have that. But even still,
yeah.
I wouldn't need it. But it would be camera bag, laptop, and then photos. Like, mementos that I don't have any other copies of. So I literally... You're going to make so much fun of me.
Every day.
I have all of my scrapbooks.
I'm out.
In like a giant Ziploc bag that I had put it in for a hurricane. So I would just grab that bag.
Sure.
And take those scrapbooks.
It'd be perfect kindling for the fire.
I know there would be other pictures I'd miss because I have 4x6 prints all over the place. I don't know. I don't know that I have any other, significant belongings.
Kids, pets, and your camera bag are out.
Yes.
They're safe for whatever reason.
Yes.
What are you actually going in for? Besides that? It's photos?
I think so.
Chips? No?
Cookies?
Cookies for you? Chips for me?
Well, what would you get?
I'm literally mentally going through my house. Like, yeah, it would honestly be the camera bag too and the laptop. There's not much more I'm literally going through like my closet. No, I don't care about the clothes. Mm-hmm. I don't care about anything else. I'm like literally on my nightstand right now looking at it being like, don't care about that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my
my wedding ring.
But you would have that on probably.
Unless it's at night.
Yeah.
I have some cool... at the top of our stairs, we have it's not a full loft, but we have a space. But I would say, originally they had a built-in desk up there. That's how the house came, and we tore the desk down. So it kind of is an area of my Jacob's stupid stuff. Mm-hmm. I have kept at least one camera body of every camera I've ever had. Mm-hmm. So that means a lot to me. So it's not just like a collection of cameras. Mm-hmm. No offense if you have a collection of cameras, but these are actual cameras that I have used. Mm-hmm. My original Canon, my original Nikon, things like that. Mm-hmm. So that means a lot to me. But am I saving it? No. Like if I can't, I have some really cool things when I opened Expedition Everest, which we'll talk about because it's about to be 20 years in April when that ride opened. I have a ton of stuff that only opening team members got. Mm-hmm. I printed off the first Fast Pass. I went to the Fast Pass machine and printed one off. I have one of the first Fast Passes. I have from the opening day. The rider switches are it's all in a box or a shadow box. So would I keep that? Probably not though. But man, would I be bummed for that not to have anymore. Mm-hmm. I have a few Lego. Would I care? No.
Yeah.
You joke about the Lego Titanic, but if it really meant something, I could buy it again, even on the market, used market.
Even secondhand.
So that wouldn't even cross my mind. But there are some stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
I have
some photos of my dad, my parents that are not digital. Mm-hmm. So that's
what's all in the scrapbooks. Yeah. Those don't exist anywhere else because they're from, pre-2000. And a lot of them have I have one that's from my high school graduation. So all of my friends for my high school graduation, my mom had set up a scrapbook for everyone to write in. And then we added the pictures from the party. There's no replacing stuff like that. But I feel like anything that has come into my life sooner than that, I have digital copies of. I mean, even my books, I have a few books that are hard to find.
Bored.
But not, I'm not running in here to save them and like risk getting hurt over.
Same with board games.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yes, there's a few that I would. I do have a game called Eldritch Horror, and it is the first game that I purchased. Like, so, you know, you get into the hobby and you buy like the Ticket to Ride and Pandemic, Catan, all the major hits, right? And then you start getting away from those or start reading about games. And there's this game came out called Eldritch Horror. It's a crazy globe-trotting, defeating monsters and Cthulhu and stuff like that. So it was the first game that I found out about on my own. And then kind of as it came out, like, and I bought it and I loved it. And I have every expansion. There's about 6 expansions. And I have a custom made wood box that fits everything. And it literally, the box is this tall by this wide. And you lift it up and it's a crate. I might take that because that game was the first game that was like, it's not even the best game in the world, but it was my game. It wasn't, okay, my board game friends that I got into were like, well, you should get this game. You should get this game. This was I discovered this and then I read about it and I purchased it. So that's probably the only one I would take. Give me that game.
I do have a few like traveler's notebook journals that both our big trip to Japan and to France, like while we were on the trains between cities, I was journaling and like adding like ticket stubs. And so like our whole trip is basically memorialized in each of those books. So I might take those, but at the same time, I also typed those up and put them on a blog online. And then I added the pictures. So like, I mean, really they're digital as well. I do have like a few stuffed animals. Like I have one, my dad used to travel a lot when I was a kid for work, and he brought one back from Atlanta, like a little, teddy bear with an I Love Atlanta shirt. And like, that was my favorite growing up. So like, I might grab something like, little mementos like that. But really it's the pictures and the scrapbooks that don't exist anywhere else that I would be like really upset to lose track of. Which I guess flows nicely into my profession.
There you go.
That
See?
I obviously value.
So don't print your photos so you don't have to grab them in a fire. Just leave them on a hard drive. We're good to go. Bye, everybody.
And this is the downfall of our profession. I said the ones that don't exist elsewhere.
I already said goodbye.